When the cold, dark world bears down upon you, turn inward and seek that ember which has never faded. It's a warm, guiding light that we all feel deep within. A fine blade that has been hammered and sharpened by every challenge you've overcome. It's the very essence of you. Only in embracing that ember will you find the resolve to weather that frigid storm once more. You will rise like a phoenix, thankful for the chance to conquer the cold which you once feared. Icy demons hold no sway over those filled with fiery passion, nor can the howling winds tumble that which is made of determined stone. Oh hey, sorry, I was getting a bit carried away there. Welcome back to Paradise on Ice, our luxurious home filled with all the amenities one could ever ask for. We have luscious crops, delicious sushi, leisure activities, and adorable penguins and bats that you could pet to your heart's content. Think of our settlement like a mobile trading hub which floats around on a frozen ocean, here to barter with you whenever you need, or whenever you're desperate enough to find us. I love seeing this parade of guests filtering into our pond area. It looks kind of chaotic, but it has a unique charm to it, doesn't it? We'll sell a bunch of our clothes and some drugs too. That'll free up shelf space for all this new awesome stuff. The new growing room is pretty much complete as well. This one has been set up to optimize the space, unlike the chaotic one over here. Now we can add some more hydroponics basins. And I'll add a new chem fuel generator too, so we stay ahead of our power demands. Another melee lesson for O, and Cat and Icecubone are now considered friends. Finally, no more family feuds. And who knew at the start of the journey that a little bit of fishing could take us this far? Look how great everything is. Finn is cooking in a kitchen that would make Chef Ramsay proud. We eat all the sushi we want and get a great mood boost from it. We're also able to extract chem fuel from fish and crops, which in turn powers our biofuel generators, which grows crops for us to eat and makes fuel. We really have come full circle. And our success out here on the ice seems to be attracting traders a bit more often. And this one has brought us something incredible. Pumpkin spice coffee? Absolutely. Oh, and they have arms. Not like weapons, but actual arms. We're in need of those. So great of you to have arms. The prosthetic one is a lot cheaper, but Ayla deserves the bionic one after everything she's done for us. We'll be taking that. I'll also be grabbing this flat screen TV. I've never used TVs in Rimworld before, so I'm curious to see how they'll like it. Wow, look at all this nice stuff we got. So fancy of us. For now, I'm going to turn this northern room into a triage, and we'll bring the nice medicine over here to prep for the surgery. Don't worry, Ayla. Pretty soon you'll have a fancy metal arm, just like Johnny Silverhand. We're also going to give you an eye patch too. That'll make you look even cooler and more dangerous. I don't know why we need to install an eye patch like this, but we're going to do it anyway. I just imagine them stapling on our face. It's pretty messed up. Okay, it's surgery time. The penguins seem to be worried about her, and even our guests have joined us as well. I guess they want to see how well their merchandise works. Either that or they're surgical enthusiasts. Wonderful. Finn has successfully installed the arm, and he walked away so casually, like it was just another task on a list that he needed to check off. And now he's got the eye patch, the very same one he tailored for her. Now I did just realize she's a body purist, of course. So she's probably hating all these alterations we're making to her. But that's okay, I'm sure she'll appreciate them in time. There we go. Ayla looks good as new. Actually, she looks more like a proper pirate than anything, but still really cool. The only thing she's missing is her little left toe, but those aren't very common in the Arctic. Oh yeah, she definitely hates the modifications we made. She now has a -10 from being squeamish. Alright, to counter this, we're going to put her on a drug schedule. That way she can numb herself to how much she hates her new parts. Some Psychite tea and smoke leaf will turn that frown upside down. She might hate it, but Ayla is putting her new arm to great use. Look, she's way faster at planting now. And I bet she'll be a lot better at shooting too. I didn't realize the whole time she's just shooting a rifle with one arm. No wonder she was whipping all of her shots. You know, Icecubone must reflect on everything that's happened whenever he does a task like this. Just a few years ago, he was fishing out in the freezing cold, stuck alone on an iceberg, and now he's comfortably melting steel in a growing room. And oh, just turned 7. Happy birthday, kid. That means she's having another growth moment. We get to choose 3 skills for her to gain a passion in, and one of these traits too. I feel like social makes a lot of sense, being that Flossie is a world master in it. So of course, that would just naturally rub off on her. Intellectual feels right because she's been receiving a great education ever since she was born. The last one is tricky. We don't need another melee fighter, but it fits the narrative since she's grown up around so many of them. And maybe she wants to become a great warrior like her father, or Tony, who she's heard so many stories about. As for a trait, martial artist pairs well, but so does nimble. Yeah, we're gonna go with nimble. And right on cue, there she is, getting another melee lesson from her father. And she's learning it at a much faster rate. And Icecubone's whipping up a nice chair by the TV. This will be considered the good chair, the one that, our most distinguished guests get to sit at. Now you may be wondering, why did I build an air conditioning unit up here in the Arctic? Well, it's simple really. It's a little too warm inside the kitchen during the summer months, and the air conditioning serves us 2 purposes. It keeps the kitchen consistently cool, and the heat from the exhaust makes for another great heater that keeps the rest of the complex cozy for us. So really, it's a win-win. The rest of our time is filled with boring yet relaxing tasks, like making smoke leaf, researching, and hunting migrating foxes. We've even learned how to make turrets, giving us a much needed boost to our defense. Finally, this home is feeling complete. Sure, I can build an orbital trade beacon, and in fact I should have a long time ago, but honestly, I just forgot to do it. But we can't sail off into the sunset just yet. Old man Reaper here has just had a heart attack. Let's get him somewhere warm. Icy pond water cannot be good for his body right now. Floss is going to give him the best of medicine. That's right, old timer. You get to enjoy the wonderful bliss of Glitter World medicine. There we go. He's back up and at him just like that. He wants to go fishing, but we'll make him rest up here. Can't be putting too much stress on that heart right now. We're just gonna have to keep throwing Glitter World medicine at that heart of his. Actually, I don't think it's working. Damn, Reaper. Can't lose you too, man. You're kind of like O's grandpa. Wait, I forgot. We have some of this Resurrector mech serum we've been fishing up. I honestly completely forgot to use this on Tony. Well, it's worth a shot. Icecubone has taken it upon himself to administer it. Come on, Reaper, breathe. Breathe, man. Hey, there he is. Good as new. You thought you could leave us just like that? Don't worry, Reaper, we'll find you a new heart. In fact, we'll slowly replace all your old parts with new ones. You'll see. You can stay alive forever up here. But that'll be for another adventure. It's been several years since Icecubone was sent adrift on this iceberg, armed with nothing more than a magical fishing pole and a wooden spear. He fought against the merciless cold, battled countless foes, and overcame the toughest opponent of all, loneliness. When you're alone and cold, sometimes the only thing that can pull you through is pure determination and focus. Icecubone threw himself into fishing, allowing the passion of that pole to block out all the negative thoughts. He could have felt sorry for himself, and could have blamed the world for cursing him. But instead, he put his head down and went to work. Days turned into months, and months into years. Every minute became another tiny step along the frozen road of progress. He learned, adapted, fought, and built. And now, he has a beautiful family and amazing friends as a result. The icy ground on which he slept is now a cozy bed shared with his amazing wife. The child he never thought he can have is now real, and she's more amazing than he could have ever imagined. We've gained many friends, and lost some others. That cramped fishing hut has blossomed into a sprawling complex with an indoor garden, turret guns, and a flat-screen TV. There's even penguins and bats. We have all that we can ever want, and there's a bright future ahead of us. No matter where our iceberg drifts next, we'll be ready. For there are many adventures to be had on the frozen sea, and many, many more friends to meet. Hey everyone, thanks again for watching this series, and I hope you enjoyed it. I still can't believe the channel is nearing 7,000 subscribers. Just a few short months ago, there was only like 300. It's crazy. I'm blown away by all of your amazing support. Truly, thank you. I'm currently working on other Rimworld stories and ideas for some other games as well, so stay tuned for more. Until then, I'm Lore Harbor. Take care, my friends.